The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Welcome to Championship Wrestling, presented by Pro Shingle. It's your weekly look into the action-packed world of the United Wrestling Network. I am Dustin STARR, alongside my lovely Maria.
PP3 Blockbuster is in the rearview mirror, but today we are here for the fallout.
Yeah.
Today's episode is action-packed and unpredictable.
Along with today's scheduled lineup, Nikko Marquez has a major announcement, so we're going to be hearing from him in just a bit.
Speaking of today's schedule, our main event features the United World Tag Team Champions Adrian Quest and Andy Brown teaming up with the new PP3 Cup bearer Ray Rosas to take on the Wolf Zaddies and the Neon Phenomenon Anthony Idol.
Now that's a team to be reckoned with right there. Imagine fighting the Wolf Zaddies and Anthony Idol at the same time. No
After
thanks.
exterminating Vermin from Championship Wrestling, Che Cabrero and Bad Dude Tito are eager to get in the ring with tag champs Quest and Brown.
And of course, after what happened in the PP3 finals, you know Anthony Idol is chomping at the bit to get his hands on Ray Rosas.
Also on today's show, Dan Joseph puts the United Television Champion on the line against number one contender Levi Shapiro. Plus, we have Heritage Champion Watts in action and so much more.
We're going to be kicking things off with the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater. He's squaring off against Richie Slade. Let's not waste any time. Let's head to the ring.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is the Midnight Delight, Richie Slade!
Kicking off the action this week with what should be a very competitive singles matchup. This really shows you the scope of the United Wrestling Network, one of the fixtures of our sister promotion, Championship Wrestling from Arizona. Richie Slade in the house, looking for competition on the West Coast.
You can see Ricky Slade's got some of his fingers taped, which is very common for submission grapplers to do to protect their fingers. So I expect to see a good amount of grappling out of Richie Slade today.
And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater.
Rod Kennelly, Jeff Resnick, Blake Bulletproof Troop here with the call to action. And Jeff, somebody who's really riding a wave of momentum recently is the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater.
That's right. Clearwater made it to the semifinals in the PP3 Cup. Also had a huge win against Zicky Dice in our PP3 special presentation event. And now here with Richie Slade, big opportunity for Jordan Clearwater to keep up the momentum, Todd.
Absolutely. That victory over Zicky Dice, even more impressive. Zicky Dice elsewhere went on to become the television champion in the National Wrestling Alliance. We'll see if the Golden Boy can keep things rolling here, but certainly a tough task in there with Richie Slade. Slade, as of late, has forged a union in Championship Wrestling from Arizona with Alex Salyers, so been more of a tag team over there. Going to test his mettle in singles ranks here in Hollywood. Should be a good one. Bell sounds, set for action. And when you just look at the body language and the size of these two competitors, Blake, your keys to strategy in this one.
I was just going to say there's a big size differential between these two guys. Richie Slade's got to stay on his feet and stay away from the Golden Boy. If Golden Boy's able to wrap his hands around him, I think he's going to get tossed around.
You know what's funny though, gentlemen? Apparently Slade didn't get the memo because he ran over Clearwater with that shoulder block. Just goes to show you what velocity you can do. Little gamesmanship here early.
Absolutely. It's not always the size of the dog in the fight. Sometimes it's the size of the fight in the dog.
That's right, but you got to wonder, you're going against somebody in Clearwater. Oh, okay. Here we go. Jordan Clearwater now showing the power he's got, TK.
That playtime might be over. Anything you can do, I can do better. Use that size advantage there. Oh, look for the Midas touch right off the bat. He can turn out your lights in an instant.
Almost had it. We have seen him defeat many opponents with that maneuver.
I think the handshakes are going right out the window in this one. Wow, what a strike there by Slade. Caught him napping, and almost caught him napping for the 1-2-3. What a velocity behind that strike there, Blake. Oh, look, hold on 1 second here, looking for the stage dive. So Midas touch, couldn't hit pay dirt, looking for it again. Oh, he caught him! Oh my goodness! Caught him! He's out! He got him,
Wow, what a head kick there.
Here is your winner, the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater.
And you talk about momentum, the momentum of Jordan Clearwater. We said he's been on a roll, and he just took Richie Slade down with that Midas touch, DK.
Unbelievable. Well, Blake, you know, you're a knockout artist yourself. These guys don't get paid by the hour.
Absolutely, you get paid by the butt whooping.
Midas touch turned into gold. Another victory for the Golden Boy. More to come here on Championship Wrestling.
Great opening contest, and Jordan Clearwater is on a roll.
Just a few weeks back, Clearwater picked up a big victory over outlandish Zicky Dice, and today, Richie Slade falls victim to the Midas touch as well.
Speaking of Zicky Dice, first we'll take you back to an interesting interview a few weeks back that didn't sit too kindly with a lot of people, including Memphis.
And then we're going to go back to the ring for a special announcement from minority owner and matchmaker Nikko Marquez.
That's coming up next, so don't go anywhere.
Choosing Pro Shingle is like picking the perfect tag team partner, right, Dave?
You got that right. It's simple and easy. They'll even file your insurance claim for you.
Give them a call. Tell them Dave and Dustin sent you.
901-258-6503.
The all-new Championship Wrestling podcast is presented by Be Free CBD. Hosted by Dustin STARR. We'll recap all the action, look ahead to what's coming up next, plus insights on the hottest feuds. BeFreeCBD.com joins forces with Championship Wrestling to help you be and feel your best.
I'm a man. I'm the best chugger in school. Go. My nickname in school now it is?
Oh gosh.
He's Chugmaster.
Ice cream slush chugger.
Lemonberry slush float.
Yum.
Hey, are you looking to raise money for your school, nonprofit, or youth sports team?
Tag team with Championship Wrestling.
Oh yeah, bring live pro wrestling to your event or fundraiser.
For more information, go to championshipwrestlingmemphis.com and click contact.
Last week on Championship Wrestling, it was our PP3 blockbuster finale, starting with tag team action with Pinks and Fidel Bravo versus 4 minutes of heat.
You better recognize that it's time to respect. Palabra, all eyes on us.
Then we saw the return of Danny Limelight Rivera, and boy was he spectacular.
And you can bet, going forward, no one's gonna shine brighter than Danny Limelight.
And in our main event, our champion showcase featured every single champion in Championship Wrestling in the same match at the same time.
This pile driver, are you kidding me? Oh, no. He's got it. He's got an official. He's got the cup.
All that and so much more on the fastest hour in pro wrestling. Watch episode 68 in full on our official YouTube channel at CW30 Wrestling.
Okay, Todd, thank you very much. Standing by here. Wait, what?
Shut up! This is your fault.
My fault?
This is all your fault.
How is this my fault? You lost. I had nothing to do with that.
You said, Zicky Dice, come to Hollywood. Let me make you a star. Well, guess what I did all by myself, Marquez? I am a star. I am Hollywood. And I am sick and tired of your games and entertaining all these people week after week. You guys think I'm the loser? Huh? No, you're the losers. Memphis is the losers. Amarillo are the losers because listen, you will never, and I mean never, see Zicky Dice here again!
Again. I don't know what that just was, ladies and gentlemen. Zicky Dice just says he's not going to return here to Championship Wrestling. What does that mean for the future?
probably one of the scariest times in my life. For those of you who don't know, I'm Nikko Marquez. I am head matchmaker here at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. And let me tell you, I have carte blanche. I do as I please. No one here has the responsibilities that I have. And let me tell you, I have in my hand the greatest acquisition that Championship Wrestling from Hollywood has seen. 10 years, the greatest contract I have ever signed. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to call Billy Corgan himself. Ladies and gentlemen, the hottest name in professional wrestling, Zicky Dice.
Oh, how about it? I mean, there he is, the outlandish one, Zicky Dice. I mean, we heard the words of Dice. We thought we had seen the last of him in Hollywood.
What's going on here, Todd? I mean, Zicky Dice said he was never coming back. He was gone for good. He was gone forever, and now he's back just like that. What is happening here?
Well, Blake, you know all about big fight contracts. It seems like Nikko Marquez inked a deal.
That's what it looks like to me. I would love to see Zicky Dice back inside the Championship Wrestling Hollywood ring.
What do you all know about professional wrestling? Let me tell you, this is the hottest name in professional wrestling today. Okay? So, Zicky, welcome back to Championship Wrestling from...
What an unpredictable matchup we have coming our way here. Gentlemen, Jervis and Zicky Dice, are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, TK, I'm still floored. The return of Zicky Dice signing the most lucrative contract in the history of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, according to Nikko Marquez.
Well said, it's his biggest signing. I don't know the details. I don't know the number of zeros, but I do know that Gentleman Jervis weighs 3,000 butterflies.
Gentleman Jervis had mentioned to me in the past, recently again, that he believed 2020 was the time for him to have gold around his waist, but he's got a heck of an opponent here in Zicky Dice.
Tough task. And Zicky Dice, who I guess has some momentum going with that big contract signing, but previous to that, tough loss to Jordan Clearwater. We saw how impressive...
Listen up, Jervis! Listen up real close. Yes, I'm talking to you. Don't get cute. This is Zicky Dice's time. Listen, it's not rainbows anymore. You see, your good days are over. Welcome to the end.
I'll tell you what, this looks like a more serious, more driven Zicky Dice than we've ever seen before. Perhaps a more aggressive Zicky Dice.
It definitely seems that way. I mean, those were some very threatening words towards Gentleman Jervis. Zicky Dice, looking at this as a brand new opportunity, obviously very focused.
Blake, in the past, Zicky Dice would come out here talking about being outlandish. He would do a magic trick or two, but I got a feeling that Dice has some more tricks up his sleeve. There you see it counters the tickle. Not ticklish at all, just a straight right hand.
Absolutely, and that was right to Jervis's jaw, too.
I'll tell you what, the fans here at the Ocean View Pavilion, they don't seem to like Zicky Dice very much.
Zicky Dice just not playing into the antics, though, and that throws a hat as well. A lot of people get suckered into the mind games of Gentleman Jervis. It's water off a duck's back so far for Zicky Dice.
I don't know if Jervis is intending to do this, but he is definitely frustrating Zicky, and a frustrated opponent is one of the best kinds of opponents to have.
Excellent point there. Blake, bulletproof troop, great heavyweight MMA fighter, breaking down the mental game of chess. And we're going to get a test of strength here.
Looks that way. What is Gentleman Jervis doing there?
Tried to go for a little too low, too slow, and again for the second straight time, a straight right there by Zicky Dice, who is no nonsense.
Oh,
got your nose.
Oh, okay. Zicky Dice apparently appears to be done with the fun and games. I don't think Gentleman Jervis knew exactly the Zicky Dice he'd be facing here.
You're not kidding. He is all business. As cold as the other side of the pillow thus far is Zicky Dice.
This is an aggressive Zicky Dice. He's not pulling any punches.
Jervis trying to play got your nose, and Zicky Dice almost sent Jervis's head from his body. Big spear there by Jervis. That's garnered him some victories. We'll see if he can turn this around.
Is he looking for one more, TK?
Well, he's got the distance, hasn't measured. Back elbow, some good striking here by Gentleman Jervis.
Absolutely, a handful of unanswered strikes by Jervis.
And momentum is everything. Uh-oh, might be going up top for that bunny hop drop. Getting up in that launch position, gonna come crashing down with all 3,000 butterflies.
Oh!
Nobody home.
Oh, wait. Jervis.
He might have injured his knee there. Shockwaves up through the ligaments and tendons, perhaps, guys.
Absolutely. The way that his knee buckled when he went down, he could be seriously injured right now.
Bit of a timeout here as the official checking on Gentleman Jervis.
Come on, give me a break.
Clips the leg there.
What a cheap shot.
To the back of the knee, too.
Well,
what kind of competitor is Zicky Dice?
The match is continuing here, guys. The referee checked on him, but usually, Blake, the ref will try and separate both until both are ready to go. Now biting. What do you make of these tactics?
Zicky's here to win. That's all I can say. Zicky's doing whatever it takes to get the W today.
Boy, money can make a monster out of anybody. I got to wonder what that contract was all about.
I don't know, but obviously Nikko Marquez maybe has the ear of Zicky Dice. Zicky Dice is focused on just punishing Gentleman Jervis. Poor Gentleman Jervis in there.
Well, Zicky Dice is going to have every body part of Jervis digging the elbow there into the quadricep. Imagine that pain.
Absolutely. The way he was torquing his knee a second ago, Jervis is going to have some trouble getting up.
This is an entirely different Zicky Dice here, guys. Completely different. Outlandish is out the window.
I got to be honest, I'm really a fan of the aggression. I hope he keeps it up. I'm liking this Zicky Dice.
More like merciless Zicky Dice, and he is just absolutely taking Jervis to task. This is hard to watch, Jeff.
This is a situation, an athlete coming off the top rope, a bad landing, potential injury here. Zicky Dice taking advantage. He could shorten or end a career in this situation.
What's interesting, he's not even looking for the finish. He's just in there to hurt Jervis right now.
Right now, the ring is one big dissection pan, and getting picked apart is Gentleman Jervis. Courtesy now looking, isolating the knee again. Oh, shockwaves all through that knee.
And Zicky Dice just mocking him.
This is a total bludgeoning. Now going for the cover. Is that going to do it? And Jervis kicks out, maybe prolonging the inevitable here. Questionable call there.
You gotta wonder, should the referee just stop this thing, TK? Would that be the more responsible decision?
Well, I'm gonna throw that to our broadcast colleague here. It's all about being able to intelligently defend yourself. In your estimation, Blake, can Jervis do that at this point?
It's hard to tell. I haven't seen him get back up on his feet since pretty much he came down.
Well, it's a moot point here as Jervis has to tap.
Here is your winner, Zicky Dice.
Well, he tapped out. You saw him hook that ankle lock in. He tapped out immediately, Troop. What do you think of that one?
I think that was a very smart move. Sometimes you got to lose a battle to win the war.
Wait, hold on. What's going on here?
There is no call for this. You got the win. Get out of there. This is one of the most beloved figures in the history of this program. He's trying to wipe him out of the history books.
What is Zicky Dice? What do you got to prove, Zicky? What do you got to prove?
Last time we saw Zicky.
Oh my gosh, did you see that? Oh, the hyperextending the knee there, Blake.
He's here to send a message to Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. The last time he left here, he wasn't happy with them. And he's taking it out on Jervis.
Hey, that is completely disrespectful.
Trying to behead Gentleman Jervis here.
But somebody's got to stop this, TK. We got to get somebody out here. This is totally uncalled for. Totally uncalled for. Come on.
Cut these cameras. Let's go to break. You shouldn't be showing this anymore.
This portion of Championship Wrestling is presented by Platinum Jewelers.
I love Platinum Jewelers, and a diamond is a girl's best friend. Platinum Jewelers carries the most beautiful bracelets and necklaces like what I'm wearing right now. And they also carry new and pre-owned high-end watches.
Man, they've always got me looking my sharpest. My guys out there looking to get engaged, look no further than Platinum Jewelers. They can work within your budget.
Visit them today at one of their convenient locations in Memphis.
Is your stained roof ugly? Be honest. If you said yes, you need a roof shampoo. Eco-friendly, no bleach. Call now for a free quote. 901-258-6503.
Hey Memphis, it's important to do your part to help limit the spread of COVID-19.
Which means wear a mask.
Not that kind of mask, this kind of mask, and the right way, over your nose and mouth.
Do your part to flatten the curve.
Championship Wrestling joins forces with Grind City Designs to bring you the all-new Championship Wrestling shop. All styles, all sizes, featuring the legends of classic Memphis wrestling. Pickup or delivery.
Welcome back. How disgusting is Zicky Dice?
How do you not like Gentleman Jervis? Nikko Marquez apparently has signed Zicky Dice to the largest contract in championship wrestling history, and it looks like he condones that type of behavior. Absolutely incredible.
Wishing a speedy recovery to Gentleman Jervis. And up next, it's your monstrous Heritage Champion Watts in action.
Don't blink, you might miss it.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 160 pounds, Action Braxton!
Back in championship wrestling from Hollywood, still just flustered here and disturbed by what we saw before the break, the absolute decimation of one of the most beloved performers on this program. Gentleman Jervis, we hope to get a report absolutely annihilated by Zicky Dice, who was fit to be tied here, guys. I mean,
I don't know what to say, TK. It was totally uncalled for and unprofessional.
And introducing his opponent, he is the Hollywood Heritage Champion. This is Watts!
Well, we're going to call the action at hand here, gentlemen. Try and remain professional, unlike Zicky Dice earlier. Here's the Hollywood Heritage Champion, Watts. In there with competitor making his debut in Action Braxton. Braxton coming out here with that take marker. I'll tell you what, when you're in there, Jeff, with a Heritage Champion, this action film, it might turn into a short film real quick.
Well, I'll tell you what, Action Braxton looked very confident coming out here, but I don't know. I don't know about right now. Not looking so confident.
Absolutely. Watts, in my opinion, is the most feared man here at the United Wrestling Network.
As a heavyweight competitor yourself, Blake Troop, in the MMA cage, your thoughts on our resident super heavyweight, the Heritage Champion?
He's a bad dude, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what, talk about a bad dude. He's a bad dude who's been angered by Ray Rosas and Static, obviously, with that horrible attack.
Oh, no question. It was a sickening attack. Strength in numbers for Static. And you better be careful here, Action Braxton. I don't think there'll be time for reshoots if you make the wrong moves here.
The action doesn't start till I say, and action!
Oh, man. Careful what you wish for, guys.
Might be a short film, just like you said.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I think this film has been canceled. Gonna go straight to DVD. And the Heritage Champion now, and he's calling for the music. It's been quite a while, guys, since we've seen this. The Heritage Champion, full of confidence, calling his shot. There it is, choke force. Emphatic and all over.
That's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Watts!
When you talk about a dominant champion, TK, you talk about our champion, you talk about Watts.
All right, cut everyone, that's a wrap. Watts gets it done in dominant fashion yet again. It looks as if the champ has got something on his mind.
Get out of my ring. Now, I'm not sure how many of you guys are aware of this, but there is a NWA legend in this building right now. This man is a former NWA Tag Team Champion. He ran roughshod over this place almost 10 years ago. And I'd like to call him to the ring right now. So, Mr. Rashi Brown, I see you right there, please.
Wow, Rashi Brown in the house.
Please, Rashi Brown, join me in this ring right now. Come on. Let's hear it for Rashi Brown, y'all. Let's go now.
Now, believe it or not, one half of the longest reigning NWA Tag Team Champions in history. Rashi Brown, as Watts mentioned, laid a wake of destruction, was probably very influential.
Absolutely, that's another big boy right there. My man. My man. I do. Let me see, bro. You paved the way for a lot of us here, and I thought it'd only be right to give you the chance to speak your mind, bro, so here you go. Wow.
First of all, it feels great to be back in championship wrestling from Hollywood. And second, when I left, this man was coming in. And that's been like 10 or 12 years of dominance. This is this man's company. Now, you heard through the grapevine that I'm making what some would call a comeback. And there's no better place to do that here.
That's right, that's right, that's right.
Now, looking at me, you see I'm old, broken down, beaten up. I'm not here to not be the champion one day, but I know I'm pretty far from that point right now, so you're no threat. But I am here for that thing one day, but right now, I am here to celebrate you as the champion and the flagship of this company. This is your champ.
Well, Brother Rashi, when that day comes, I'll still be champ, so I'll look forward to it.
Dominance of the past meets dominance of the present, but what does the future hold on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood?
These are two big boys. I would love to see them get in there and tie up.
What a great moment, TK, Rashi Brown, Watts in the ring.
Here we go, here we go.
Total
there we go,
mutual
baby, let's
respect.
go. That's right.
Speaking of championships, still to come, the United Television title on the line and so much more. Don't go anywhere.
All right, folks, we are moments away from a huge TV title matchup. Levi Shapiro challenges Dan Joseph for the United Network Television Championship, joined by Levi and Howdy Price. And Levi, I noticed there's no glove on your hand. There was a lot of controversy in your number one contenders matchup. Howdy, where is Levi's glove?
Well, you see a glove here? You know what? Howdy Price does not like wear and tear. Howdy Price likes to keep things fresh. Howdy Price likes things shiny. Howdy Price likes things smelling like money. And that's why, Levi, you are a winning horse. And I'm willing to bet it all on you. And that's why you are my best investment. And when you got a best investment, you invest even further. Yeah. You see right here, I got you a new glove in preparation for tonight. Because, you see, with that bit of leather, we're going to get us a nice matching belt to go with it.
Your neighbor just called and said you need a roof shampoo. Our patented green eco-friendly roof cleaning solution is perfect for your shingles. Call now for a free quote, 901-258-6503.
Saturday at noon, it's an all-new Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle.
Join us for the wildest women's division match you'll ever see. It's Lacey Ryan versus Heather Monroe.
That's Saturday at noon right here on CW30 Memphis.
The all-new Championship Wrestling podcast is presented by Be Free CBD. Hosted by Dustin STARR. We'll recap all the action, look ahead to what's coming up next, plus insights on the hottest feuds. BeFreeCBD.com joins forces with Championship Wrestling to help you be and feel your best.
We need your help to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Mask up, Memphis.
Hey, I can get used to this. How do I look?
Not that kind of mask. Do your part to flatten the curve.
Welcome back. Another legend from the NWA in the house this week in Richie Brown.
That's the real story here. Since Action, Braxton didn't really stand a chance in there.
No, he didn't. No kidding. Your Heritage champion was victorious, but we'll see the same result from our United TV champion? We heard from Levi and Howdy just a few minutes ago, and...
I hope someone checks that glove.
Right.
We'll hear from Dan Joseph first. We'll see him in action against Levi Shapiro.
All right, folks, welcome back to the program. We are mere moments away from a television championship matchup, joined at this time by United Television champion Dan Joseph. Dan, you put that title on the line in mere moments against Levi Shapiro. Do you have a strategy against that glove, against the gloved hand, the claw of Levi Shapiro?
Yeah, the claw. I got a strategy. Listen, I've been training with a C-clamp on my head all week, just tightening those screws, tighten them every day, getting ready for Levi to just put his hand there. But his hands, they're not the only ones that I'm going to be watching out for. Because the last time, Howdy, you got those little sausage fingers through the ropes, grabbed my foot, you almost cost me the match. Not happening this time. You're going to have a broken hoof if you try it again. Levi, I'm coming for you right now, buddy.
That match is coming up right now. Good luck, Dan. Let's go to Todd.
Well, if you got no money, don't say howdy. If you got no honeys, don't say howdy. And if you're a big dummy, don't say howdy. But if you want a great idea, come say howdy. Oh, get all the shots. Get the befores. Get the befores when we're the story being told. The great Levi Shapiro and Howdy Price is marching into the theater of conflict. And then get the shots, get the close-ups, get the lights ready for when we walk away with that beautiful television championship. Howdy!
Howdy Price setting the stage for his man, Levi Shapiro. Another shot at the United Television title. High stakes matchup coming your way on Championship Wrestling. There you see the champion, a people's champion, and the United Television champion, Dan Joseph, my former broadcast colleague. A couple big title defenses, including a previous one against his very opponent, Levi Shapiro.
That's right, but he's got a tough task. Levi's been in the ring with him once. Obviously, he won that match by DQ, TK, and now he gets that shot again. He's focused, but you gotta wonder, is Buddy Royal in the back of his mind?
Dan Joseph,
thinking about Royal.
no doubt about it. And Dan Joseph, a lot of momentum, a lot of questions that will be answered in this matchup. Here to set the stage, Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United Television Championship. Introducing first the challenger, being come to the ring by Howdy Price. From Richmond, California, weighing in at 212 pounds, timeless Levi Shapiro. And introducing the champion from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 204 pounds, he is the United Television Champion, Dan Joseph.
Stage is set, big fight, feel United Television Championship on the line, but a question has to be answered as well, guys, and asked for Dan Joseph. A lot of momentum. Successful title defense over Ice Williams, very impressive. Victory along with Watts over Static, but then along with Watts paid the price. Vicious attack by Static on Dan Joseph. Do you think he's 100% coming into this title matchup?
You know, that beatdown that he got from Static definitely put some miles on his body leading up to this fight. Something that I'm wondering is, what has Dan done differently in his training since this last matchup? Because he was losing that last matchup against Levi Shapiro. So I'd like to see him do something different this time if he wants to take home the W.
And of course, we've seen how devastating that claw hold can be. It's one move. That claw hold goes on Dan Joseph. It's over. We have a new champ, Todd.
No doubt about it. And we heard earlier, we saw in the back, gifted a brand new glove for this championship matchup was Levi Shapiro by Howdy Price. So he's sporting some new hardware, but will he sport the United Television Championship after this high-stakes matchup? Champion one step ahead of the challenger there.
Ooh. One thing you gotta wonder about the new glove is what kind of mojo does it have? That last glove got him all the way to this championship match. This new glove, who knows what it's gonna get him?
Dan Joseph, quick roll up. Mat wrestling by Dan Joseph. Another close fall there, Troop.
Absolutely. You can tell Dan Joseph has been working on his collegiate-style wrestling for this matchup.
Does have a extensive amateur background. Does the champion Dan Joseph. Hammerlock there. Neither one of these guys makes a lot of mistakes. They're going to probably keep it pretty rudimentary early on. Really wrenching on that hammerlock is Shapiro. Looking for the headlock to counter the champion. Headlock takeover, beautifully done. Great grappling, as you mentioned, into the head scissors.
Yeah, good reversal there by Shapiro, taking control. You see Dan Joseph trying to get momentum, trying to get some leverage.
Dan did an awesome job of getting back on top there. Wrestling, you always want to be the top position above your opponent. Then he's moving your weight. You don't have to move him off of you.
I like it. Excellent point. And out of the scramble, the champion coming up with that side headlock. And now going to the rear waist lock, which has been a weapon. Look at grabbing the official. That low blow not detected.
That's one of the problems with a belly to back like that. If the official can't see the low blow.
Can't call what you can't see, and a huge advantage in the early going in this matchup. You can question the tactics, but certainly finding a way to open that door offensively.
That's right, Levi Shapiro very aggressive early on. Look at their Howdy Price on the outside. Interfering, choking Dan Joseph.
Grabbing at those eyes like he's grabbing for biscuits. Are you kidding me? And now the drop toe hold. And the champion unable to defend himself, probably can't even see at this point.
That was a brutal stomp there. A stomp like that's not allowed in mixed martial arts for a reason, because it's such a damaging strike.
Oh. And now into the elbow, and here's where Levi Shapiro is so dangerous. He can change the pace. He can slow and absolutely grind his way to victory and try and take the crowd out of this thing as well.
This is a mean choke. He's under the chin. He is absolutely restricting Dan Joseph's breathing right now.
Levi Shapiro again taking control of the contest. Like you said, TK, both guys who are going to be careful, not trying to make too many mistakes here in the type of offense they present.
Champ gets back to a vertical base. It will take a little bit of effectiveness out of that choke if he can get some air. Beautiful takedown though, and now cinching it in. And can really work this neck crank into a pin, perhaps. That's what he's going for. The bridge attempt by the champion. Getting that right shoulder out of there.
Dan doing a good job fighting back to his feet.
We got to go to a break. This championship match continues after this.
Hey, are you looking to raise money for your school, nonprofit, or youth sports team?
Tag team with Championship Wrestling.
Oh yeah, bring live pro wrestling to your event or fundraiser.
For more information, go to championshipwrestlingmemphis.com and click contact.
Looking for a new wrestling podcast? Listen to Brian Trammell and the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Available on your favorite podcast providers and stspod.club.
Get your Evolution comic books at hthmemphis.org.
COVID-19 is spreading, but here are some tips you can do to protect yourself.
Wash your hands often.
Keep a social distance of at least 3 feet.
Cough into your elbow.
Your face, don't touch it.
And of course, if you feel sick, stay home. Let's all do our part to flatten the curve.
Championship Wrestling joins forces with Grind City Designs to bring you the all-new Championship Wrestling shop. All styles, all sizes, featuring the legends of classic Memphis wrestling. Pickup or delivery.
Hey folks, John Roberts from the United Wrestling Network, and boy do we have new and exciting things for you. We've got all kinds of brand new content for you that comes out every single week. On The Push.
Winning the title was awesome out there. The crowd's energy, you feel all that excitement.
We dig into the vault for Heritage Hall. More bang for the buck, yes! And we also hear from the main man himself, Mr. David Marquez. He's gonna let you know all about the Marquez mentality.
A lot of people joke that I'm the king of studio wrestling.
Coast to coast and around the globe, this is Championship.
It's not that I thought studio wrestling was the answer.
We're bringing you all kinds of new and exciting content every single week. So make sure you give us a follow at United Wrestling, at United Wrestling Network, and click that thumbs up, click the like, click the subscribe, because you never know what's gonna come next.
This portion of Championship Wrestling is presented by Platinum Jewelers.
I love Platinum Jewelers, and a diamond is a girl's best friend. Platinum Jewelers carries the most beautiful bracelets and necklaces like what I'm wearing right now. And they also carry new and pre-owned high-end watches.
Man, they've always got me looking my sharpest. My guys out there looking to get engaged, look no further than Platinum Jewelers. They can work within your budget.
Visit them today at one of their convenient locations in Memphis.
Levi Shapiro is a thinking man's wrestler. Always thinking in there, will always find a way to get that advantage. And right now, you mentioned last time out, the champion was fighting from underneath as well, Blake, and that's the case here as Dan Joseph in big-time trouble and his title in jeopardy. Power slam into the cover, no wasted motion, only a count of 2. Tough uphill battle for the champion here.
Absolutely, Levi's definitely been getting the advantage by landing a bunch of strikes. Dan Joseph came out doing some good amateur wrestling, but after that low blow, he's just been fighting up from the bottom.
What a shot! Big wide open right hand with that glove, and who knows? I got a question if that glove was checked over by the official before.
I don't think the referee checked the glove, TK. Now Dan Joseph getting back to a vertical base, but again, Levi Shapiro, look at this now. Both men just exchanging strikes in the center of the ring.
I mean, am I the only one that thinks it's a little questionable that that glove comes into play right before this big title matchup out of nowhere? Big shot though again. And down goes the champion, who cannot get anything going, can't get out of the blocks offensively. Big headbutt, no rest for the wicked here into the cover, and coming closer and closer to taking home the gold is Shapiro.
That headbutt was brutal. That's another attack that's not allowed in mixed martial arts competition.
I'll tell you what, Troop, I'll tell you what, TK Shapiro has really been impressive in this matchup.
And look at this, are you kidding me? Insult to injury. What's this, Texas two-step out there? Howdy Price? Or is it more like the March of the Penguins?
Well, listen, Dan Joseph got to a vertical base. You saw how quickly Howdy Price scurried away.
Yeah. Back in, though. And quite frankly, this is where Shapiro wants Dan Joseph. He can't win the title on the outside. What a slugfest here, given as good as they get.
Absolutely, I love watching two guys go toe-to-toe.
Oh, the claw! He's got it! He's got it! Just like that, lightning fast, TK.
And really wrenching in. There you see it, using that added leverage, bracing the wrist.
Could we be? No, Dan Joseph just escaped in the nick of time.
Oh, look at the distance here. Dan Joseph closes the gap.
Explodes off the turnbuckle with a giant clothesline.
Both guys are down. Who wants it more? Who's getting up first?
We know how bad, we know the heart that Dan Joseph possesses, the heart of the champion. We know how bad he wants it.
Wait a minute. He's doing something with that glove. I think he's loading that glove or something. And now the official I don't think detected it. What did he do? But nullified there. Fumble on the play as the champion was able to block, but Shapiro was up to no good somehow.
I think you're right, TK. Yeah, he was stuffing something in that glove. Dan Joseph better watch out.
Backbreaker. Dan Joseph, though, the champion, is rolling here. Hold on. Yeah,
we got Buddy Royal on the outside now, and I don't think Dan Joseph knows what's in that glove, TK.
Into the cover.
Putting some...
Ooh, only a 2 count.
Putting some type of object inside your glove is such an advantage. It can do so much damage to your opponent when you strike.
Not to mention it's
wait.
blatantly illegal.
He's got that claw again against something is in that glove. We don't know what it is.
It could be anything. It could be weighted. It could be, who knows, some sort of chemical. We don't know what tricks this guy has up his sleeve. Buddy Royal, though's got his attention right now. Dan Joseph with the roll-up. Dan Joseph with the roll-up. The champ does it.
Here is your winner and still United Television Champion, Dan Joseph.
Dan Joseph, still your TV champion. Got to give the assist to Buddy Royal coming on the outside to stop whatever chicanery Levi Shapiro had in mind.
Whole lot of moving parts in that one. And I'll tell you, that United Championship fits Dan Joseph.
Cut the music. I'm sorry,
like
Dan. Congratulations, but cut the music. Shapiro! If you think you're gonna get up on people using a loaded glove, you got another thing coming. The first time that may have worked, that's shame on me. The second time, it's gonna be shame on you. This is how it's gonna work from here on out. Anytime you wanna try to cut and cheat, I'm gonna be at the other end, cut you off. Best friends make better enemies, Levi. It's war!
I love it. You want to try and get a shortcut? You're going to have to deal with Big Brother. We'll be back after this.
All right, folks, we are moments away from tag team action. Static are going to be in the ring. Of course, the United Tag Team Champions, Andy Brown and Adrian Quest, and the PP3 Cup bearer, Arizona State Champion, Ray Rosas. Ray.
Whoop. I know what you're going to ask me. You're going to be like, Ray Rosas, why didn't you cash in on Watts and Dan Joseph when you had the chance?
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, no. I'm not even gonna. I have Percy's privilege, which means that I could take the championship at any time that I want. And Eric Watts, I want you to know, as of right now, I own you. At any point in time, I could cash in. I want to savor this. I want to taste it. You are being hunted by me. For the first time, you are at my mercy. And when it gets down to me and you, there will be a new champion. But then again, who cares? Who cares, right? Because we have a match, right? With the Anthony Idol and the Wolves Addies. Who cares?
Dan Joseph victorious with help from Levi's former friend, Buddy Royal.
Levi and Buddy aren't finished with each other just yet. They don't like each other. Buddy was at ringside just to even the odds for Dan Joseph.
Buddy Royal put Levi Shapiro and Howdy Price both on notice. He's going to hunt them at every turn.
Fans, coming up next, we have a huge 6-man tag team main event. Don't you dare go anywhere. We heard from the team of Rosas, Quest, and Brown. They like to call themselves Static. We're going to hear from Anthony Idol and the Wolf Zaddies up next.
And of course, that main event match is next.
Get your Evolution comic books at hthmemphis.org.
Saturday at noon, it's an all-new championship wrestling presented by Pro Shingle.
Join us for the wildest women's division match you'll ever see. It's Lacey Ryan versus Heather Monroe.
That's Saturday at noon, right here on CWFH Memphis.
I'm a man. I'm the best chugger in school. Go, 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 go. My nickname in school now it is?
Oh, gosh.
He's Chugmaster.
Ice cream slush chugger.
Lemonberry slush float.
Yum.
Choosing Pro Shingle is like picking the perfect tag team partner, right, Dave?
You got that right. It's simple and easy. They'll even file your insurance claim for you.
Give them a call. Tell them Dave and Dustin sent you.
901-258-6503.
All right, folks, we are moments away from our huge six-man tag main event. I'm joined at this time by the Wolf Zaddies and Anthony Idol. Gentlemen, you all had fantastic performances at the PP3 Cup Blockbuster event. How's that going to translate into today's main event? Che, you first.
The PP3 Blockbuster event, we handle business and we got rid of some vermin. Now we got our eyes on some titles.
Quest Brown, you got a pair of hungry wolves coming right at you. And you looking like a snack.
Anthony, any thoughts?
Yeah, I got some thoughts. Mr. Cynical, Ray Rosas, you swear up and down that you don't care, but you cared enough to cheat your way to the PP3 Cup. You cared enough to bring all your little cronies down to the ring. Well, Rosas, you're gonna start caring when I wrap my hands around your scrawny neck. You're gonna care when I start chucking your cronies around on top of you. And Ray Rosas, you're gonna start caring when I start slapping the ever-loving life out of your face, sucker. Oh, I can't wait. This time, it's about revenge, dude.
Gentlemen, any other thoughts? Ow! That match is coming up right now. Todd, back to you.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 276 pounds, the Neon Phenomenon, Anthony Idol.
Main event time here on Championship Wrestling. Todd Kennelly, Jeff Resnick, Blake Bulletproof Troop here to call the action. Many consider this man to be the uncrowned PP3 Cup bearer.
Well, we saw how Ray Rosas absolutely stole the PP3 Cup Finals from that man, Anthony Idol. It was criminal. Criminal.
And introducing his tag team partners from Meat Mountain at a combined weight of 482 pounds, Jake Cabrera and Bad Dude Tito, the Wolf Zaddies.
Wolf Zaddies have been absolutely unstoppable since erupting back on the scene.
Of course, responsible for the exit of Vermin from this program, TK.
Thank you, Wolf Zaddies. Exterminators extraordinaire.
And introducing their opponents, the team of the United World Tag Team Champions, Adrian Quest and Andy Brown, and the Arizona State Champion and holder of the PP3 Cup, Ray Rosas, Static.
Well, there's two kinds of power. There's literal physical power, which certainly the Wolf Zaddies and Anthony Idol have, and then there's power and influence. And take a look at this. Ray Rosas, the PP3 Cup bearer. He can cash that in for United Wrestling Network title shot of his choosing. He's already the Arizona State Champion. He's flanked by the United Tag Team Champions. They've got incredible power.
You know, they just seem to have a total disregard for authority, TK. I mean, they just don't care.
Well, we saw what they did to the reigning champions here in the house of Dan Joseph recently, and Watts leaving them laying after a big tag team match. What a big six-man tag team war here. So the power and influence is Static against the raw physical power of the Wolf Zaddies and Anthony Idol. Something's got to give. Your thoughts on this main event matchup, Blake?
This looks like it's going to be a rumble to me. You got three bad dudes.
Maybe not. Not so fast.
Where's Static going?
They really don't care. You said it. Uh-oh.
Well, ladies, whoa, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, that was...
Wolfpack's about to go get him.
Yep, in the immortal words of Roscoe P. Coltrane, hot pursuit, I love it, I love it, and look at this.
We got one, we got one, and there's another, and it's a party now, TK.
Yep, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. What a wild start to this main event. Tito all over Rosas. You got Idol pairing off with Quest.
Oh! You got to think Idol's been waiting for that one.
No doubt about it. We got to go back to what happened in the PP3, guys. Ray Rosas, in essence, forcing Idol's foot to low blow the official calling for the disqualification. We've never seen a more controversial end to the prestigious PP3 tournament.
And they've never seen anything like it. He won the match by DQ, did Rosas, but again, it was absolutely ridiculous, and it's a shame that he has the PP3 Cup.
Well, there's some ridiculous power by the Neon Phenomenon, sending Adrian Quest into the ring. Now likewise, Cabrera with Andy Brown, and not to be outdone, Bad Dude Tito sending in Rosas. Collecting the whole set.
Well, now Anthony Idol ready to extract revenge on Ray Rosas. Again, the mastermind of this group. Oh!
Well, Blake, to your point, Static might not have an answer for the power of this trio.
They just cannot continue to let them get separated. The way they have Anthony Idol in the ring by himself, that's how you're going to beat this crew of big boys.
Double clothesline by the Neon Phenomenon, power personified. And look at this.
Watch out. Oh!
What a shot for them. Not often do you see Idol getting taken down by a single shot, but again, I think to Blake's point, Jeff, it's the numbers game, the distraction play.
Well, right, it's Static. Oh, wait, watch out. Up he goes, down he goes. Big flapjack by the Zaddies. I'm looking for a little satisfaction.
Oh, man, right off the bat, are you kidding me? Look at this, they hit it. Satisfaction, the only thing he's going to be cashing in is a dental plan.
Oh, look at that. Just like that, TK, just
Here are
like
your
that.
winners, the team of Anthony Idol and the Wolf Zaddies.
I think what happened there is I think the Zaddies and Idol just caught Static totally off guard by bringing him out from the back, and that was it.
Well, I guess there's no answer for raw physical power, Blake.
You know, they never let them get started with their games. They came out and they put the pain on them quickly and didn't stop until they got the W.
I don't think championship wrestling has ever been more dynamic or unpredictable. Next week, we'll see match 4 in that best-of-7 series between Lacey Ryan, Heather Monroe, and...
It doesn't matter how many times I see that match, I love it more and more. Oh yeah!
Ray Rosas may have written a check that he can't cash by holding the PP3 Cup in the wake of such powerful opposition here at Championship Wrestling. The same goes for Adrian Quest and Andy Brown with the United World Tag Team Championship, now that the Wolf Zaddies are on their trail.
Che Cabrera and Bad Dude Tito are probably the last 2 men on planet Earth that I'd want coming after me. That's one thing for sure.
Memphis, thanks for joining us again this week and every week right here on Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle. Our return to live action is approaching and we can't wait to see how the deck is shuffled.
Are you and Baby Star going to be able to handle all that action?
I don't know. Feels like he's been wrestling around in there already.
That's all the time we have here today. Join us next week when Lacey Ryan squares off against Heather Monroe in match number 4 of their best-of-7 series. And next week's match is one that you won't soon forget.
We'll see that wild match and so much more right here next week on the fastest hour in pro wrestling.
And until then, I'm Dustin. She's my Maria. There's a little star in there too, saying so long, everybody.